Alright, y'all. So check this out. I'm back with another one, and we're gonna get into 13 reasons why it's a new season coming out, season 4. And it's a reason why I like this show, because it relates on what I'm going through with life. From season 1 to season 2 to season 3, all them seasons relate to what I've been through in my life and what I'm still battling in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it just reminds me, even though I know this is all fictional and it's characters, just, putting it out there, that it is actually out there in the world, and stuff like this do happen. You see what I'm saying? So I can relate to this because I've been like in this part of my life. I've been that person that plays in this character. It's a certain person, her name is Hannah, that plays in this character, and I can relate to her so much, and I can also relate to Clay. And if you haven't seen this show and you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go on Netflix and watch it, and then you will have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. But it relates to me because it talks about sexual assault, a person getting raped, and it talks about it, and nobody knows your pain until you start talking. If you don't talk, then nobody knows your pain. You see what I'm saying? And me watching this show, it let me know that I'm not alone. It's people out here that's going through the same situation as me, as being sexual assault, raped, anything, just physical abuse. You know what I'm saying? Abusive relationship or anything. You know what I'm saying? It let me know that I'm not alone, because stuff in this world that they talk about in this show is actually going on in this world. But let's get into it. And we're going to watch the trailer of it because it's a new season coming out. So let's go on and get into it.
Don't freak out. We have a problem here. I think we might have a few problems. I lost all my goodbyes when I set you free. Do you think we're ever gonna make it out from under this? I tried with open eyes, but I couldn't see.
He doesn't have any proof.
Maybe that's why he's here, to get proof.
Keep it spiraling.
We gotta figure this out for Monty.
Keep it spiraling.
I thought this was over. Me too.
Keep it spiraling.
What if they're watching him now?
What if they're watching all of us?
I look at you, Clay, and I see a kid who's paying a very high price. And I don't yet know what for. I suspect it might be for secrets you keep.
Please, let me out! At some point, isn't it like enough is enough? You've got to get your shit together. You're taking all of us down with you.
Things have completely fallen apart.
I think you've been keeping secrets. Are you ready to let those secrets out?
And it come out, the final season come out June the 5th, and that's next month. So it's got about I think barely 2 weeks before it come out. It's gonna be good, I'm telling y'all. And not just because it's a good show or whatever. It actually relates to what's going on from high school to even outside of the high school. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's actually going on in this world. When everybody get back on track and start back going to school, it's pretty much gonna be the same stuff that happened in the high schools, like from bullying to getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be the same thing that happened in the high schools. When everything get back on track and everybody start opening back up their business and schools start opening back up, it's gonna go back how it used to be. From all that to, and it's just like with the sexual assault and the rape, that's still going on, even though people in quarantine and stuff like that. Most people, they out and about now. After a couple of weeks, they said, fuck this, you know what I'm saying? It's time to go back out. So most people are already back out in the world. And this sexual assault and rape and people just getting in abusive relationships that's, I wouldn't say getting in it, that's a part of it and can't find their way out. This is something you really need to watch. And if this ain't helping you, then talk to somebody you close to and it will relieve that off your chest. Trust and believe me, it helps and it works. Because I done did it, so it helps me day by day. Just talk to somebody that you close to. Talking helps relieve the pain. You know what I'm saying? It's the pain still, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be a permanent scar there. Whether you sexual assault, raped, in an abusive relationship or anything like that, the permanent scar going to always be there. That's never going to leave. But it does help talking about it. Because nobody knows what you're going into until you just start saying it. Nobody knows your pain. You hold all that pain inside. It will eventually lead to self-destruct. You cannot do it by yourself. You cannot move on with life, especially when you've been so traumatized and hurt or anything like that. You cannot go on with life with just holding it inside, because it's going to remain there until you let it out. Then you will start to feel relief. It get better day by day, but you got to start somewhere. And it helps me just talking about what I go through in my life. And it can help many others too. But y'all make sure y'all watch it. It come out June the 5th. And it will help you. If, like I said, if this don't help you, talk to somebody that's close to you. With any situation that you're going through, the struggle in your life, any situation, you got to talk. You got to speak up, period. You got to. Or your voice will never be heard. Nobody will never knew what you went through. And I don't think there's some you want to leave in this world, like, without nobody ever knowing. It's just simple as that. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. 13 Reasons Why it's a good show. And it's a reason why they made this show. Because they want to let everybody know that they understand it. You know what I'm saying? That you're not alone. And you ain't, period. You ain't by yourself. You ain't the only one. And on that note, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the video. And catch me in another one. I'm out, y'all.